the WHO, the World Health Organization, are they there to help you?
The military industrial
they're here to destroy. They go hand in hand with the prophecy of the 10 Commandments of the Georgia Guidestones.
Khan.
All right? And it's going to happen because they're going to make it happen, man.
Khan. Yeah. Here's a quote from Prince Philip. Now, Prince Philip is one of the direct descendant of the Rothschilds, relative of the Rothschilds. And this is a quote he made. He said this: "In the event that I am reincarnated, I would like to return as a deadly virus in order to contribute something to solve overpopulation." And that's the quote right there. He's saying he'd like to come back as a virus to kill people. And when he say kill people, you know what people he's talking about. In particular, you Israelites, you Jakes.
He wants to start off because they want to get rid of a lot of their own people too. They don't give a shit about their own people, man.
Yeah.
There's a certain elite. That's why they use the term elite.
That's right.
Because even among their people, they're going to kill off their people. But what they really want to do is they want to kill off all Israel. And they know that we're Israelites, right?
That's right. That's right.
You know, to the black conscious community, unconscious community, they think this is a big joke.
Exactly.
The elite know exactly. They see what's going on. They see, wait a minute, this prophecy of the prophets coming back are being fulfilled.
Being fulfilled.
They watch all our videos, man.
They know the scriptures.
They know the scriptures.
Right.
And they're learning from us, man.
Right.
And they're trying to, they're trying to do something to get us from going out there on the highways and the byways and on the internet, which I'm going to segue into this thing. Director, let's get this set up. Director. Okay, this right here. All right, this right here is a speech that was made about a week ago by David Cameron, which is the Prime Minister of President or Prime Minister, whatever you call it, of Great Britain. And this is what he said. And this is directly hitting at us and other groups. All right? All right, let me hit that. I'm going to put the sound up. Somebody say something.
Defeat this ideology in all its forms. As evidence emerges about the backgrounds of those convicted...
Yeah, so pretty much...
Let me go back.
It is clear that many... Defeat this ideology in all its forms. As evidence emerges about the backgrounds of those convicted of terrorist offences, it is clear that many of them were initially influenced by preachers who claim not to encourage violence, but whose worldview can be used as a justification for it. We know this worldview, the peddling of lies, that 9/11 was somehow a Jewish plot, or that the 7/7 London attacks were staged. The idea that Muslims are persecuted all over the world as a deliberate act of Western policy. The concept of an inevitable clash of civilizations. We must be clear. To defeat the ideology of extremism, we need to deal with all forms of extremism, not just violent
They're talking
extremism.
about us, extremism.
For governments,
Alex Jones, us.
there are some obvious ways we can do this. We must ban preachers of hate from coming to our countries. We must prescribe organizations that incite terrorism against people at home and abroad. We must work together to take down illegal online material like the recent videos of ISIL murdering hostages.
Online.
And we must stop the so-called non-violent extremists from inciting hatred and intolerance in our schools, our universities, and yes, even our prisons. Of course, some will argue that this is not compatible with free speech and intellectual inquiry.
Yeah.
But I ask you, would we sit back and allow right-wing extremists, Nazis or Ku Klux Klansmen to recruit on our university campuses? No. So we shouldn't stand by and just allow any...
That's all I wanted. I cut it right there. That was the main part of it. But, I mean, if you go on YouTube, you can listen to his whole speech. And I think he speaks for about maybe a good half an hour, 45 minutes. But that's the main thing I wanted. I got that off of the Alex Jones one of their videos that they put up on YouTube. So they cut that out. But anyway, you can clearly see that he's talking about people that are not involved in any violence, out there, but that speak and that influence people to commit violent acts. And then he kept using the word preachers. He kept using the word preachers, and we are preachers. Give me Romans 10 and 13 to prove that we're preachers.
Yeah, this is the book of Romans. Book of Romans, chapter 10.
And the word preacher, when you go into the root of it, the word preacher means prophet.
Romans 10 and 13. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher?
So he did use the word preacher. So we are preachers pursuant to Romans the 10th chapter.
It says, and how shall they preach except they be sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. And that glad tidings of good things is talking about the destruction that's coming and the salvation that's coming, redemption that's coming for the elect of the nation of Israel. That's the real good news, because that's when peace is going to come upon the earth. As long as this devil is ruling on the earth, there's not going to be any peace, because this devil knows nothing but to destroy. He is the harbinger of death. He is the destroyer of worlds, basically. Because the Lord gave him the technology to build what? To build these nuclear bombs, to build these different so-called bioterrorist diseases. Designer diseases. They could drop a bomb in a country and have it laced with all different types of diseases and kill the people off. So this devil knows nothing more but than to be a destroyer. So the Lord has to get rid of him. So the good news or the good tidings is what? For him to go down so that the world could be at peace once again. Because other than that, he's not going to go down.
I got a scripture for you. Concerning what that faggot David Cameron says. This is Isaiah 62, because David Cameron is not more powerful than Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. He can be as eloquent as he wants to be, but he'll fail. All right? He's going into slavery. But this is Isaiah 62 and 6 and 7. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. So we're appointed to speak these things until Yahushai comes back and destroys the system. All right? That's what it means, which shall never hold their peace. Plus, we're not going to take no breaks. Which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest, till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. And that's what we're looking for. We represent Jerusalem. All right? We're the real Israelites. And we're supposed to be made a praise in the earth. Right now, we're not being praised. The average so-called Negro is looked down. He's looked down as what? As dog shit. All right? But the scripture says, the prophecy says, we're going to be made a praise in the earth. And that's what we're fighting for. All right? And it begins with the elect of the nation of Israel.
That's right. Yeah, because basically what this devil is trying to do, he's trying to destroy the truth. He's trying to find a way to get the word, get us off of them corners. To stop this word, this Bible from being out there and being taught, for the truth to be taught. Because they know that there's going to come a day where they're going to have to pay for the wickedness that they've done. So they figure if they can get us off the corners, if they could have this word to stop being taught and have this word to stop spreading, that somehow they can overthrow and mess up the plans of the Most High. But they're stupid.
That's right.
The word is already out. It's already in their ears.
That's right.
So it's about time that you cut everything down anyway. And the rest of the people are going to be lost. The ones that got it and that went out there on the highways and the byways, the elect, we're going to be all right. You know?
That's right.
The scriptures say at famine and destruction we shall laugh.
That's right. Here's one more scripture. This is the book of Psalms 62, beginning at 4. And this is David Cameron.